Yesu Christo Kraba Obunya. Come Marty Pay. Before Yesu Christo. Well, already I didn't say. As I said, Crabo. At the party in Namope. Any baby. Now I scare a baby. Hey, who heard you? The Slamu. Namedia, they come out. Santimati. Some slow. Media Messati Henry. Messati Henry.
You know the tax I pay, Osofo. Sometimes when this thing come and I see the tax that I've paid, but at the same time I said, praise be to the Lord we serve, because it's going to build our nation. Then when my tax goes, you babies with sharp teeth, you are stealing the money and you don't want us to talk. We will talk today, we will talk tomorrow.
This country is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in serious trouble. We need to rescue this country, ladies and gentlemen. The presidency has been so depraved, so muddied, so dirty, that I tell you in all sincerity as a Ghanaian, that I feel terribly sad today as a Ghanaian. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi, inshallah.
And as I said already, I'll run the leaders but most efficient government under the Fourth Republic by appointing not more than 60 ministers and deputy ministers. And I said already, I'll work to abolish the payment of ex gratia and cut out waste and ostentation in government. We shall work with Parliament and all stakeholders to complete the Constitution review process and strengthen the separation of powers. Government procurement is recognized as a major source of corruption and misappropriation of public funds. We will therefore, among other measures, set up an independent value for money office to scrutinize all government procurements that are above a $5 million threshold, or as shall be recommended by Parliament. I will give anti-corruption state institutions unfettered space to operate. The days of the clearing agents must come to an end on January 7, 2025. I'll also set up a commission of inquiry to investigate the matter of looted and stolen state lands. And the same commission will make recommendations for resolving the vexed issue of expropriated Gardangbe lands. And to deepen our democracy, the fourth estate of the realm, the media must also be given a conducive and collaborative atmosphere to operate as the fourth power that they ought to be, without threats, harassment, and assassinations. In this regard, we shall speed up the investigation of the assassination of Ahmed Swale. And the perpetrators shall surely be brought. I'm offering myself for public office at this time because I appreciate the enormity of the task ahead, owing to the level of damage that has been done to our country by this government. And I also know that such a mountainous task requires a steady, unifying and experienced hand to build the Ghana we want together. And as I said, this is no time for experimentation. Ghana at this time does not need a try me too leader. Our country at this time urgently needs a leader with an unwavering desire to get things done in a no-frills, no-thrills, business-like manner. Not one enamored with sloganeering, excessive partisanship, personal comfort, and shallow populism. Ghana's next leader should exercise sound judgment and be able to make the right calls at the right time. A leader who accepts responsibility and works to fix the problem, and not one who shifts blame onto others. The leader should be one whose heart is filled with compassion for the people and who has the humility to connect with and understand the needs of the people he serves. Our country requires a visionary leader who will build a prosperous and progressive Ghana for all Ghanaians and not just a few family and friends. We in the NDC will not run a government of slogans. Instead, we will run a government of action. As a leader, you should be held accountable for your promises to the people. Your word should always be your bond. Ghana's next leader should exercise sound judgment and be able to make the right calls, as I said, at the right time. I'm offering myself for public office at this time because I appreciate the enormity of the task ahead, owing to the level of damage that has been done to our country by this government. And I also know that such a mountainous task requires a steady, unifying, and experienced hand to build the Ghana we want together.
The Babette petrol so who do also another petrol and a cost. The Babette Yamaso is a Bama Yafo. There's one brass of grad in Yafo in one. And then only cake once in the eye. Cake once in the eye. The Biab Wire Day. I mean, Yafo to me. The Babette petrol so who do also another petrol and a cost. The Babette Yamaso is a Bama Yafo. There's one brass of grad in Yafo in one. And then only cake once in the eye. Cake once in the eye. The Biab Wire Day. I mean, Yafo to me. The Babette petrol so who do also another petrol and a cost.
Now, you project you know what the whole world ube who nipe bebaha ebema ejuma abaha. Sorry, your strategies any baby namun. It is only Ghana and I would the economy ni call IMF also your strategies. MPP for Oma clean campaign umbenyasem because media woka may reply. Obi also your strategies. Also your strategies. Embra ye taking over power. Not dollar 4 cities. And then dollar 12 cities. We are strategies. Excuse me, strategies. More strategies. Please. Omomianye clean campaign. Omomianye clean campaign. So Omanye clean campaign. Maybe a sembi ombeka bi ameyano. Mamenka semtro. March 2022. Na misika $40 million in cities. August 2022. The value of the $40 million na 16 million. Why not so strategies for Ghana? Mama mo bi ehuna mo. Ya de afie nyansa ebe bu Ghana man amena ye. Choboy. Right. Yati ya free atebubu any prime nebe. Straight
Ghana. It is Sikaso. Omenyo hiamai. Nenam amemua enkoyi ntino. Ekomde. Ya ye mobo wo Ghana. It is Sikaso. Omenyo hiamai. Nenam amamua enko yenti no. Ekom de. Ya mo Ghana. Eti sika so, o ma nya ohia man. Nenam amamua enko yenti no. Ekom de. Ya mo bo Ghana. Eti sika so, o ma nya ohia man. Nenam amamua enko yenti no. Ekom de.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did.
My brothers and sisters, let me now turn to another very important topic: corruption. President Akufo-Addo's silence on corruption in his infamous address was very loud. It was as loud as his guilt. Evidently, corruption has defeated his family and friends' government.
Yema apwe atoye etifi ni anafo nyina kwaba. Simadua sa ekron abo apo nomie no ho emamu nyina ha. Tumedi eni din the Citizen Show higher crow 100.5 FM midin edina na utuda akometrem ama commander Kwabena Bobie Ansah free sabre ko se no se bebo a ye de kase ba de basomo no ye kra do se ye basomo man wono kurem ye be hempanyifo anim ne ya ka no kura kire tumi ye mo akwaba Nemo mi amayeni anu nkrafo nyina afi won panya fai won banya do manye Your Royal Majesty, the King of the State, we salute you, sir. King Taki Teria Teko Churu. So utie ewo trotro mutie ewo taximo utie wo fie utie office ebimpa utie wa kwakwani ase a ya mamu nyina kwaba na ebisa sempom te say aje That's how we do it on a Citizen Show. I want to say to Bruta. I know you also having fun. Your boy here no crane here now. You move your boy man no crane. They are so many saying can no crane to me. See a goose hoid you will be beyond what may be allowed so can trunch them. What can trunch them Quebec can no crane them. That's saying Tron and Crofobi the Baji your man Yedim. E kontompo ana bi mu de beji o man yenim ne mo me kosi na he ana kontompo betimedi no kreso You can lie to the people sometimes, but you cannot lie to the people all the time. So it is possible they may have succeeded in lying to Ghanaians in 2020, but we will not allow them to succeed to lie to this country again in 2024. And I'm paying the guy. You need brisa krodomono. You need brisa krodomono. You need brisa krodomono. Abba! Hey! 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 Sandra coming from the camp of Wooloma. So we say how koso ebi me drum dia ye ebi muso drum dia twaso gamase kon gamanoni en kan ye wai enti twa say ne nkrafo ye gie ni wo homo no ma ajay Microphone was go chroma. Hey, microphone was go chroma. And Mr. Over Facebook, I know I share my already. Alexander Kwesia joining us. Welcome back. I know to watching you from Ontario, Canada. James Blauji, also done a good job from Ohio State. Patrick Amwejan, good afternoon, sir. Otu, we say Joshua Dako Mofa, Lottie Jones. And so I send it free assume Kunalise Johnson Clifford. Also, good afternoon, and I salute you. Watching live inside Ajay Kojo Tema West constituency. Sanso Anna Patrick. And so then about good afternoon, Otu. A lot of messages there. Keep yours coming through. You're back in camera. That is how we do it on the Crow 100.5 farm. Julie Belinda Obri. I say, where is this man? Posterity has exposed and judge him. Shama Bachali, more messages. You been young many I can't carry in your wabo. Yamakwaba. Hey. That's right. Warm up. That's right. Yeah, man. Over Facebook, I share mine. Comment and I share mine. That's right, 21st day of July 2023, the year of our Lord. Yeah, dear Shay, you baby didn't come out. Come over to me up what Ghana. Yeah, what you say. That's right. Maybe I will be a Ghana say. That's right. Yeah. Married, yeah, Tema. Married, yeah, Tama. That's right. And then a Juma no so. And then a Juma wafiane so. Because you can't get us a son of prayer. You can't dream, ni can't kaya. You can't deal bonwa and we could forward my mwimo. You can't not too much so mine. And that is why we are being plagued and faced with this kind of silly leadership. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, say you can't no too so maya. Well, mine no ebe bo egu ye naso. Say I'm sorry ankasa. ankyerɛ aban ɛwɔ ɔkwanfo a wɔnam so ɛbu ɔman ya amamuo tɛntɛn ya sɛbita frɛkyɛ wɔnya bɔtɔmfa koranhyɛm no a hwɛ yɛbɛdiɛ dɔkono kwa mɛsɛ dɛn yɛbɛdiɛ dɔkono kwa yɛnoa ne sɛ naame. And maybe let me tell my youth, Mamika went to them. We've had so many revolutions as a country. Now listen. Mekaisa, Ankramo, Kotokamo, a free formo, they had their own turn of revolution. National security, Muntemi. We had a champagne revolution. Some people toppled government. Ebi efa kuntuna si yabai frio. Ebi muturu coup d'etat yabai frio. And one of them that is still fresh in our minds is the 1979 revolution. Yabaka the 15th of May, January. Rawlings yay, but he was not successful. And they were successful. They took Rawlings out of prison and he became Ghana's head of state. Revolution upon revolution. But the pain is that during revolution, Parliament stops to exist. There is no judiciary. And Krofo eti enyo kwen papa. Yes, yes, your mind. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, I am calling for a new kind of revolution. A revolution that will be absent of bloodshed. A revolution that will be devoid of coup d'etat. But a new kind of revolution where the Ghanaian youth, out of confidence and unity, shall come together to stand up to this wicked authority and demand accountability. Say I'm sorry, na care woman. Na yan tire to me say, to me way. I'm telling you, the big dear document. Oba Facebook asema, ejuma no me no ne. Oba Facebook asema. Yeah. Down me tire say you go to a lot of places. I'm afraid a thing yasi swede. A lot of them. Yes, sika ye de beye nkonya. Mama frana teneso on mining is canibi. Minister business canibi. MP business canibi. Chief Executive Officer business canibi. Council of Elder Bia or what Bayamono when it's canibi. MC DCB when it's canibi. Eti ya mafani bi etiti miasi swande. One with the Tinyasi Yadan, Shadi. Na mi bisao. Akonya, I'm a fratina sushadi, ne boy saying. The last time I checked, ladies and gentlemen, the country is not in lack of carpenters. Your carpenters are who do baby. I bet you my contract to them. No matter my decision, but I brought the baye at more dainty. Yes, my friend, because we swing you with me and I say, what do you na nado dan kwaku fado ne ba no onko suku e wo miase MPs no wo mama no wo nko suku wo miase MCDC minister no wo nko suku wo miase so they don't care say my frado ebe say wo miase ho. But I told you something yesterday. Say empanyimfo eto san etwa se kɔ emabunu dim. Kwaya any nyanket when ni dache. And so man Ghana de eye kwaya ni nyanket when empanyimfo na twetwa. What kind of a country are we building? Ultimately, some places now my friend at the farm. How much does it cost to build a 6-unit classroom block? Because yes, it's a then we go to other places and you say, an example ye G Confanoche. Example, your Tamale Hospital. There have been some cases in Pointer. Mirano. Yama memo biya wo. Now I'm in Kolane Dafom. Woman in Kolano at the fem. Look at the pains our mothers go through during labor. Yama memo nyimwa. Show yaw. I will go through. A drew a one swa. Show yaw come. A big rampo wu. They visit death and come back. Eti anko ba for year more. With the yawa. Na imanta kwantu. Na senyakopo na tom na nko awo. Se na esanke etime pampa oba no. Se na esanke sifa pampa abofra no. Enso okwanya yemu bi fa so ama abofra fofora kwaba. Eba yen wiase ni se. Ye de ntoma sefem na ye de abofra ni ti ato so. Adanya ye se mpani ho. Na se kobisa na mo ka che ni se ye ni sika ye de betompa. Me ko ba bi na betima se. O my fu say, o my 10 say, na eguso na ye timi ka do kran tempanifo. Na wo ye babu no. Now the who show mu a. I am charging all the youth of this country, take away fear. Take away fear. Take away fear. Na yana nanom ehu anom de hyase a anko mintimi nyi fa hode. Ade abebo ye man yenye. Ensama ye beka ebe edu man de babutu yenye. Yenye krado sa Ghana coup d'etat besi. Yenye krado sa Ghana okumesi. Because sabi ya dream and fair form. Sentokwane si ahefo no befa. It we will never preach that kind of violence. Ya dream sabi tafeche e mubuafo ho entokwesi o meka ne fine. Ya dream e ma ho ne ya dream rewane nkokora ho. So we will never preach that nonsense. But any form of intimidation, we shall resist the oppressor's rule with our blood, I tell you. And no amount of force or military or police intimidation will ever cow us into submission. We will look straight into the eyes of leadership. Nobody is above the law. Not even the president. I mean, how? The number of youth, almost every year, there's no deliberate plan, sir. Area school, I beg your pardon, area school. Area school. This is the deliberate plan for them. Yenibi. Eti omayemeno. Tisami ame mami tonje bidie ehwe mi. Na me papa so de ni sika kakra pension ehwe mi. Se enye sedru agongo a ana meje adwuma sese ya. Na chere ka me mami jade na mesan kwedi dio. There are a lot of youth like that. Omo via school so many years omo mami na gusu shop. Omanya ye wo gold. Omanya ye wo diamonds. Omanya wo manganese, your coal, your salt, your oil, your rubber, your cocoa, your timber. We have everything that is supposed to make us successful. But abro anybody etimodini chimienti omanya tumpong. We are still where we are because of wickedness and cruelty of leadership. Ne meburu ye dinhwe. Ne meburu ya dinhwe. Obinka so binko fa tuo, obinka so binko fa sekan, obinka so binko fa jan. But I'm telling you say ya no yenje ye. We must make sure that we force the system to change. And can I say this quickly before I forget, ladies and gentlemen? Oko ewiase nyina this higher democracy sir. Munya yankama ko America. Hey, France, Germany, say I'm telling you, most of the development it's not because one more person more development and they demanded for development. Making sure say paying for what are we doing? What's we young people or parts and also in the Mama may about them so sorry. MPP sick and you did my own. Sabita Facha Sabia couldn't talk. Your Royal Majesty, or side from wet here, or for the pen watching. Nana me board ya, be coming to my Namo, Nana Kuford first can feature be, I'm a poor man. So you don't tell me something to be criticized. I don't know me, Sabasa. Or you think we have forgotten? Kwame Botepono. Yetisi Castle, and so come there. Kwame boy. Yetisi Castle, and so come there. Yetisi Castle, and so come there. Satam Ramura, our position. Was it Satam? No, Joe Mahama Mutis Castle, no mamma comedy. And ne, Dokoya Tony saying, and ne, Petronti, a beam to me, Quamo. Ah, and you know, saying that because of 2 cities, some quarter who are going to be we. And your ma, me Ray can't get you now, most of them have failed. 80 maybe say 80 years in Nisika. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, one minister of state, 80 million, $1 million US. Hana Mura. Oh, Facebook, I share my name. Share. A Juman Menum. On the second, some papanum, minianum. Over Facebook, copy link, not share WhatsApp. Not share Facebook. Send a baya, Yanokran, a bed in Toronto. And yes, sir, a true phone bedi and so. Yamay no crane in Toronto. It will be on Facebook, be a Mr. Oh, like now we share, now we comment. Oh, no, Jumano, a coso. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Me can't say me be busi Celia da panim tia. Because Ebia or ye Jumache. But you see, say you see, your mind. My friend said yes in Australia because he can help. Not one minister to me $1 million US and when if he and then the banco. And when if $1 million statistical $112 billion mako or ha any do me 112 billion 1 million mako a pem and ye try I should draw one. That's what he found. But you see, and penny for us a shrimp dear, a cost of what is this area? Maybe some quick connection over Timothy. $1 million US. When proud, I must call on a special prosecutor. Not because my be only $1 million, but because with reference to the Money Laundering Act, me sure. So we better make process. He can put what saying. I want some. Me sure. It's a lot of times so be cry. Yehunwa brochure no kresi kapudwa. Yet be chino because a money laundry to carry such amount of money on yourself. Now I'm at me saying your authority need to me because I'm running your media. At me police station say the alleged girls now. Every so-called alleged girls now. Every young investigating one. Now say bibi anko papa eje chere de. Bibi anko papa eje chere de. Bibi anko papa eje chere de. I'm a friend entering yana so. And soon Tom because you need scared the bank now $1 million and necessary at the pa FA. Once I ready to Yamuka Yama Memon call hospital pity and quite the fam because you see Nisika as $1 million double by CFA. Once I ready to Yamuka, I will never endorse thievery because it contravenes the statutes of this country. Me endorse a chrono da because chrono Kranu bien webwa. Nebom say a mabru betre ni ase asua de yesiska ni hode. Kranu won faso. Because asika mon fan nya ni mapapa mabru de ombevia. Say ma memba wo pon be da fom de kranu ho hia. Mo mbevia. Because hwimati wo mpanyimfo se kosoro. I am sad, ladies and gentlemen. Me wura ho. Because sometimes what me kopia ebi pa na obi says enti hanum kra MP wo ha. Akufo wa ban mu enti hanum kura DC wa ha enti hanum kura yetwa MC ka ekwantan ebi munam so ekwantan ebi munam so. You ask yourself, why is the leadership of this country? Ladies and gentlemen, we did not come here to play. We came here to make a difference. There be say class media am away, for instance. Say me free class media no Bianca media, then I never came here. I must leave my footprint inside Wagongo's class media before I leave, if any. So it means that we must make a difference in this country. Now, Kwame, yanya tape with me see you call Vicky Mahama. I call Vicky Mahama kakra. Look, Vicky Mahama just said, hey, this nonsense master. When you sense no. Vicky Mahama ka say so $1 million sir. Well, we juma. Yo. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, sikano. She was just envisaging or anticipating. So when you say sikanwa, wabeja juma. And I am daring the president of this country. Nana Kufado, Sisira the person that doing manager. I am daring you. Kwame, who was that happening? You was that happening? Vicky Hammer. Or the same, he didn't say. Let it know. Vicky Hammer. No, I don't know yet. No, deputy minister of the. I also then. Gender another. No, deputy minister of communication. Kwame me confuse me. Communication, me gender. I say, their communication is gender. Me da you das it. Nye you danka Kwame deceive me. I didn't communication was gender. Then a live show be a BCB. I report. Hey, Kwame, yamo tape no. Kwame, yamo tape no.
And what does that tell you? She thinks she's I don't know. Tell me, I have advised that she's not taking. Or say you can be removed. Maybe president and so okay, let's see. Me, I told her I said, who you did it? Nami dear, it's a pot as a bar. Me make you $1 million, not me. If you have money, then you can control people. People can listen to you. It's crazy.
Me shasiye. Na for wasuti baby a Vicky Hamaka say, when you $1 million ono the obeja politics. But mama madwene ko baby, $1 million no nyae. Wasi so nya an obejai. Ani o bi nso a, ono de wanya kura ma ebi gune dra mu. Hey! Na ne egu dra mu pone, ene o bank account hey, it's na my God. You see, you must every 6 months, politicians, especially Kufado Bank, you question from account. Obi and Koma Gunajuma, Obi and Koma Gunajuma. Look at the number of banks Kufado Guno. One way you go from an uncle Pim, dying much about no matter free. As one money, minister says that the party, woman, you cry $1 million be, as a baby. Now $1 million in the cry and your Airbnb microphone who you. Huh? $1 million no, and yeah, be microphone who ye, who ye, I was sitting at the perfume, and look at the number of ministers you walk. Sitting at the pump over $1 million, and the Abuja Paul was saying, Messi, Sicilia da Pa, $1 million, Abuja Pa, Minister of Lands, God in the Akanya Shonsa, Meso was saying, Sicilia da Pa, $1 million, Napo, Minister of Energy, energy in Adabam, who was saying, Yehowa, yenti, you want to say yenti.
Maybe she thinks she's I don't know. Tell me, I have advised that she's not taking. Or say you can be removed. Maybe president and so okay, let's see. Me, I told her I said, who you did it? Nami dear, it's a pot as a bar. Me make you $1 million, not me. If you have money, then you can control people. People can listen to you. It's crazy. What does that tell you? Maybe she thinks she's I don't know. Tell me, I have advised that she's not taking. Or say you can be removed. Maybe president and so okay, let's see. Me, I told her I said, who you did it? Nami dear, it's a pot as a bar. Me make you $1 million, not me.
All right, so the point Vicky Hammer was making is or the politics as a power. It's already $1 million now. Or resign. Possibly because who was scar bit my control crofo. That's true. That's true. That's true. Akufo-Addo match so was scar bit my control crofo. And that is why members of parliament ko gina wi mato abama me control so me enkoda. Enti ene ne ba me akwa na MP so mutu mafu dwene sabi edidi owura ba me so me enkoda. They don't have minds of their own again. They are not independent again. Omusro they are swimming in the pool of cowardice. Will be a protected. Come on. I'm not surprised. Now it's alleged, sir, Vicky Hammer, the driver, because this conversation cost work home. So it's alleged the driver and a recorder, whether or not the driver or the driver, I didn't John Dramani Mahama, South Hammer, who ran one and no Ghana man Penedian or Sakeno. Hey, now John Mahama, when the park who say when you $1 million, what's Sakeno saying? But Sakeno. John Mahama, who say Vicky Hammer or counting $1 million, what's Sakeno saying? But Sakeno. John Mahama, I count the twin running evidence or Sakeno. Unim, Bra Facebook says, yeah, Bra Facebook. But how do you be at all? Me pass my body anything. In 30 seconds, I send my body. But I want you to be the first person who wait to me any opportunity I had here. Me money ding. In the next 30 seconds. Facebook, about Accra 100.5 FM. One word. Accra 100.5 FM. One word. Nabra Facebook. Nabra had the idea to in 30 seconds. But I want you to be the first person to my first idea on Facebook. Mahama. John Mahama make an answer me. Was Vicky Hamadi. Anka John Mahama couldn't train po. No who said Vicky Hammer kind of Debbie. Was it Sack from Intimate Tranabam? Or one deputy minister of AU communications so Wusineti. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the essence of good leadership. You can be an NDC, you can be an MPP, I don't care. No can I make a no. Me de be ameka, and yan NDC for Juma na me be ya, and yan MPP for Juma na me be ya. Me be ka no kura chira me mind, no kwena me ka no, and I still think we have been unfair to John Dramani Mahama. I still think so. I still think so again if we are boom kotoje, a quart John Dramani Mahama chow. Because the kaka crow here, Juma di and even a Santa region, the Rotary Park is there for you to see. Now market for Kwabena was sentimental. Look at the weight of the KJT market. It's what? The polyclinics, John Mahama see ya, cheap compounds, John Mahama see ya, even in a sentimental. So what point are we making, ladies and gentlemen? What point are we making, ladies and gentlemen? The number of hospitals and the school blocks or CC. What do you say? When you need 1 minute, man, you need Vicky Hammer, no. It's delegatory, but what I want to mean is that Vicky Hammer coca sense John Mahama Chinedi. Oh, me bacho fatwa my friend I be mobile here, Mr. Where you free? Eugene San Fatwa. Oba Shamai. Ebimaba. Adwuma na nyame kwa na me. Let me see. Let me engage these people too. Okay. Kennedy, Ajeti, yeah, they are two betimi ase abe here. I say, bro, I think I like you too much. You know how to speak. Many thanks, sir. And I say fast, say, well, my money, I don't know. I know, Kakufado. It is not only $1 million, but also 300,000 euros. Oh, okay. Jennifer Boachin so say, their politics are full of stolen monies with power. When I think so. Let's use this medium. Let's call on the office of the special prosecutor to investigate Mrs. Cecilia Dapa. Do you know why? Now say ya kwaya NDC for kwaya elections okay ya. Oh, mama no me let be no koto to ska original kai mu no to ska. Senior. Why no why let it be which region was that? I've forgotten the region. I think central region baby. Was it central region? I know to that when central. Yes, a jura setre. Ma okay ma menidin. Ma meni ko jina kamu open top kamu no chiche skatu skagu ya. Office of the special prosecutor frame ameno. Is it because we NDC niana? Some of guys were DCB so I'm to during elections no chiche ska something like that. Somewhere in the sentimental there. Or no see a friend. Office of the special prosecutor, Mr. Rao. Ya ka wo say ma Mrs. Cecilia Dapa case no so betimi afre. Yoko. Ya ka mo say mo betimi ko investigate because $1 million is not a joke. I say obitimi nya ofie. What has happened to the Money Laundering Act? Sika no kura what you tax ama ba na because ultimately kura says sika put on there, you need to pay tax on the money to government. Abrochira anki ache no. Abrochira we betima mo akoje. I'm telling you. So kura sika $1 million. Eh bia one free Ghana na at airport. You hear $1 million. The abrofo no ba ya no. Oh my gosh, you want to invade tax into this kind of show bag? What they will do to you? You can go for jail. Aya ye jaya niema te se with a frache. Ah, na ntatia kura so mnim nyansa ntatia. Eti awrade se mon kwa bo ntatia no mko sua nyansa ntatia. Ma me ni kura $1 million o. Na ne $1 million no eye nia won no ase awia. Ne ya hunu no. Na ase ko ne ko bie wardrobe num. Ase because there's nowhere Oscar need this ka one place. Me yes can me fan one place. Na yo da san be cat say na make me say ye nyina be sua nyansa fisisi da pa ho the way citizen show nya ba bia so da say the dinner bremi Juliana Kenan Wasan ejura search the duma say maame na NDC maame na no tutu scan go no office of the special prosecutor fantastic team you jemo dia tour. Wait, the Chronicle newspaper now publish it. Over your Facebook way now be who say $1 million, 300,000. This should be euro, right? And millions of cities stolen. Hey, to my minister can I say 300,000 euros can no? 300,000 euros. Hey, not just say baby, I'm not credit any you. 30,000 euros and not 300,000 euros. 300,000 euros. Euros as to $1. Mesra munye mun calculate ma me patcho. Ye mu bi ho no mu a and the question ye young dear but ye hear calculation because patcho wa bet my calculating ba bo am Facebook obi o tie me bia ma me the equivalent of 300,000 euros no ewo Facebook se sia but short woman se sia mesra mo me bo am obi o Facebook bia me bo am mesra wa o Facebook bia mesra fa fo na bra ye Facebook wo na calculate ma me mesra ho bra se kwas mo me ay 300,000 euros count. And I made them say $1 million. $1 million. Everybody. Oh, Babesia will say, at the fear. A fear. One minister. $1 million. 300,000. Unim at the bank and can make us a bro. Because I be a band by so tax. Or mine the Bayajuma. You be so fast. But I'm not surprised how my Mrs. at the park run first can cut bond. Because on was law, so the cut bond the Kufa do ne can offer to Muntia. Because pensioners sika kra mani mahancho omoje pensioners sika eti ma Mrs. la pesika no person de bank and a defeat eti mo fra no so say no kra dia and I don't want to know if they no kra o ma steady a say o munya no cow na nyo wura fi say kra chi bia minister bia is allowed say ye didn't sika dwane ye bisa no say nyo no yes it's allowed say Ogas ejimi yan mo di na fe kokot. It's alleged say Western Regional Minister. Wa. Hey. Hey, Yowa. Not just statistic no. 8 count 3.8 billion. And imagine so you be a friend approximation. It went 3.9 billion statistic. It's 3.9 billion. Ya de beka ya ni mass ba na answer na high. The 3.9 billion back 112 billion ho says can ajira o ma me fie enso nkodat tin yasi strande yes sikani ho ya ma me mo wa no de da fam enso says can we ajira o ba eh na ma mi kura ni ministry scan said any ho no ska we na abuji na po won so ina ho fie because Minister of Lands and Natural Resources God ni nyina wo ho na po energy minister sikani na ho fie Yehowa ma yeni komo yene Yewra Emmanuel Wilson entering komo chief crusader against corruption yene between komo briefly hello Yewra
Nana me tonka
mpom te say
nyame adom ne mo bible na mo so
media yakopo adom ye onkwan ye wade na me ho na adwiri mi na me ka seskani o mamu so sa na $1 million plus 300,000 euros. Oh, Babesia Dromu, we and the Yahoo. And now the who you.
Me hunju me akra say me tisi obi cast in the way during na only park na ho yem wa kakra so only park on Ghana.
Adenti.
Because when ye near edikan.
Okay.
And say yet yanto to ye near me ya nya dia we be ye de e be twa to. So obekaya I'm say you under Yura at a mill when yan baby ko na breso a deputy minister echo report to police station say or the car echo washing bay and Nisika edim. I've forgotten the exact amount, but I think it's around that time no na ACK mu ye group or this is kind Daniel Kanim na omo wash can or maybe African.
Okay.
Good. You can want them eka say in Kayen find it out, you making sure the investigations they take place. Na empo. You bisa certain questions. Me wajidi senka e adianka yitu sadi no one no more. In Kayen dum pempensa yidi. Na Cecilia da passe mi ebeto jan say dem dey kan nya de yen wawa because e ade ekoso. Question at see bisa ni say senka amba beto ja. Enka hina mpo ne beni.
Anke ni o na onim mira we se ne ma ne ye ehuni se. We your pocket money mpo no. Na ene dodo se na da bank yen kaso wo mobra wa ye adwuma wa bobra na mom se sika pudo we e da fia
asem no enti enye Cecilia da bank kwa imbi se ho wa emu bi omu so no wo sika ehye efia yente wan asem ye wa emu na omu sika egu polybank police ma ye hu ye wa emu na omu sika ewo offshore account ma ye hu ye we mu nyina ye nsem etiti ebisa papa am no ta ko se betumi enyata embwa and our results and our answers to these questions are there in here institution say your state anti-corruption institutions omo ekenya omo no metunya the necessary investigation and until na yen cafe Cecilia da party me ampa wenye de dikai but achianso mbuye ye encouraging fa ye insist so state institutions that fight corruption to yoku any special prosecutor's office with immediate effect among fair Cecilia Dapa. Now among bisa some few questions. The kind Yembisa Cecilia Dapa the source of the money. Baby Sikano Onyadi fee. Now Oche baby Onyadi fee we now cast and pay any day because sorry I bet to Janet say on one Nisika. Say Nisika Yembisa who said ministers almost salary range ahe. Cecilia Dapa ejuma bena oye. Ana nisika saying legally ana onya ana den no to me nyasa amount of money no those will be the initial conversations I just say to me find the answers to now say find the answers to these questions I mbisa your home to be investigative body no mbisa is the adapa say to hold such an amount of money $1 million and you
plus 300,000 euros
300,000 euros and you sikakitwa na empo Ghana for the year better yadrin enko nanu ya etwemu tisi ampo na ebetunya kate dollar ni cedis semi apart from kakra but some few weeks and a month ago that is so serious and it was simply because we were not having dollar in the system not dollars in the system ni Cecilia Dapa the report ateme beto investigation so far that say idea is year 2022 last year and it's here. And then and draft them this year. In 2022, there about and now you see the was collapsing. Nipa and he and Anewo are being one. They were having such amount of dollars in their bedrooms. And when Emma Ghana, you call into such a struggle. Businesses collapsing any idea. Then they say, I say, $1 million. A war banker. Enka. How well do you think it will not make an impact in the system? A business economy. But at the end of the day, all we are saying is, look, the economy is collapsed, and it is simply because of characters and other issues of this nature. And don't think, and I am papa say, you two are here. Courts, they are almost your omejuma, the part they are taking care of it. But it does not prevent the special prosecutor's office, it does not prevent Iyoko's office from inviting Cecilia Dapa for us to do an investigation. Yembisa this question. Yembisa I was Cecilia Dapa said it. Ansah no about this minister. na ne properties any ni sika or ne ya hin. And then all of a sudden he can hold $1 million in her bedroom. That's a serious matter. In her bedroom. And you grow. They say, look, in Ghana, a serious country. They say America, our institutions, a Juma. First off, Cecilia Dapana and Kazan resign if in the position of Kita. So when resign for the president, the Papa president, they are committed to fighting corruption. In Kwabena, Cecilia Dapana, step aside and let investigation take place so that we will know the source of the money you are talking about. Question here, where did Cecilia Dapana get that money from? Now, then at that a work bank, I want a bedroom.
Okay.
Not any bank.
Issue now raises Deputy Minister B or say Minister B Kohrone Kano. I think sir you were referring to Kujuta Black, but it was only 20,000 cities, which to me it is normal, sir, as a minister. If you do that, I mean, 20,000 cities is nothing to write home about. You see, but the point I mean, personally, you say, other than Ghana, Sasi, and especially under this Akufo-Addo government, corruption, I to the extent that it is thriving as a assassin, so fertile. A bay for corruption to thrive. What are the possible contributing factors?
Very simple. You see, he who comes to equity must come with a clean hand. So, say, Abuano, say, and Obebo Dama, a certificate. And when the head is corrupt, the followers and the other parts of the body will be corrupt. Akufo-Addo abayin Ansah, or it is a government. The foundation is based on corruption. And Metro here. The foundation is based on corruption in that when President Akufo-Addo became president, his first major decision would take here had to do with appointments of ministers, appointments of MDCs, appointments of cabinet ministers, and so it has to do with appointments.
Yes.
The appointments that make here, it was absolutely based on corruption.
How?
The appointment based on nepotism and cronism. Nepotism and cronism.
It's a form of corruption.
A typical example of corruption.
Okay.
I have to say, who sit down now? Foundation, no, bad.
But Nana Akufo-Addo can say about corruption using the NAS principles. Because then I'm surprised I will say because say if he's that corrupt, about the same or the office of the special prosecutor by here.
So those are the things. One, say obey you to announce principle.
Yeah.
There has to be obey establish the office of the special prosecutor.
That's right.
In fact, the share the manifesto Eddie Akufo-Addo, His Excellency Eba Power, the 2016 manifesto of the MPP, 2020 manifesto of the NPP. Both manifestos for Okabomwa, there are 9 clear anti-corruption policies. His Excellency Akufo-Addo says that Obedi Omampenia, Obe implementing 9. Out of this 9, Ansah and wait to me for the past 6 or so years. And that includes the establishment of the office of the special prosecutor. Now, first and foremost, on no any policies and on no any manifesto, he doesn't commit to it because 6 years on, and I say almost 7 years on, that's 9 policies which may you move and sapa. It tells you that you have failed in the fight against corruption and you are not committed to it. Secondly, even Niamakra or establish a office of the special prosecutor. About the two clearly, right from the first special prosecutor, Ira Martinamidu, and the current one, Kisi Ejabe, only not about the two resources, any budget. Here to fight corruption and they don't have it. And clearly, the office has been established, but it has become a white elephant. The other thing, especially with the office of the special prosecutor, has to do with political influence. To the extent that even though you expect to say a independence, from all indication, it is not an independent special prosecutor. It is influenced by political powers. And I'll give you a practical example because we just don't say them. So, Obekaya, Ebeto Jatam Time, Yura can operate Canada, Japan. And Ebeto, say Embrana omoye approval of the e-levy. So just said Omoko take sika and I say the chief of staff Emma won sika. Emma omo charter flight. Emma some of their police outside the country.
Oh, say I just have a crown here, didn't come by.
To the extent say I just have some amount of money for her to come down.
Was it about 120,000 cities?
Exactly. When they it was 120,000. You can say Kennedy in Japan. One we say how do you call it? One denomination and a currency So we don't know whether it is dollars or cities, but we know that it was 120,000.
But no, considering Adjoa Safo's caliber, I doubt if it will be cities.
It won't be cities.
I doubt.
But let's go as we have said it.
Okay.
When this came up, Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana, you submitted a petition to the Office of the Special Prosecutor on your investigation, or inviting Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
Now, your investigation into this allegation, for us to be clear whether it was the taxpayers' money that was used or not. You hear this petition, some media houses picked it. Me were office one day, and Penyin Paradia or Jubilee House, an office of the president, and framing. Or framing of starting say, oh, sorry, and I'm busy and say, oh, uncle, they ask them, or say, we want your petition, but what are we expecting from the petition? And I'm saying we are expecting results. And he laughed again and he said that we go find it out the way a special prosecutor was appointed. Now me find it out here. I remember I'm catching whether your petition, he will be able to act on it or not. When you're like joke, basically, even a letter acknowledging receipt of your petition has never come from the special prosecutor's office.
Wow.
Not to talk of say, or take on it. At least this depicts the perception, say, special prosecutor and the office, it is not independent as it is supposed to be. You understand?
Okay.
And that is why, Pamno Chamno, as for Ira Ekufado Diallo, just like Martin, I mean to describe it as the mother of serpent.
Mother serpent of corruption.
Mother serpent of corruption. It is clear, as I said, I know nobody, it is not debatable whether His Excellency Ekufado is corrupt or not. It's not debatable because on any appointment is based on corruption, and that is nepotism. So that one is clear. Yera Omampini Ekufado, because Ansah ain't clean when it comes to corruption, it gives the appointees the strength to also engage in corrupt practices and corrupt acts. Senka Dapa, Madam Cecilia Dapa, if she was working under a president, are you serious about the fight against corruption and got this amount of money? And at this case, and Cecilia Dapa and Kobe's room or the Beko police station. Because in Kobe's room, you question is started, where did she get the money from? Papa no, I'm known him say she's working under a president who embraces corruption. And until she is confident to go and make this report. No way say the state institutions that are supposed to fight corruption, and they will have the power and the will to invite her and investigate her.
Eti sesiano ne akobai na ochire mu se Nana Akufo-Addo sabi ne nsa entiye efa kitasha ne prahui na nam so ma asoafo ne bi so anya tumi na ende corruption adane aduane ne ntoma ebi mu frai na eno no saa no esapa be na ye twa ato on mama enchirima na okwan be so na ebefa na yakon sa kitasha ne prahui nka be akwa sa ne na ya bregu so amayo.
Oh, and the Akufo-Addo party, I know they are bregu. That one no two ways about that.
Wow.
And that is why I can over and over and all over in the news. You know, it's a public record. Say, yeah, position is under Akufo-Addo there.
Bacho, jina ye mai wahoma ni jutwesi. Echo, yeti echo umpa.
Sorry, mo dem ka afi. Is it better?
Enye too good. Ba obetima da no ho kakra. Better yanko.
Better. Aha. Instead of Mekano, Yakate and the Akufo-Addo, the fight against corruption, we have lost it totally. It is a Opi Ghana hand, Mona or expectation. we are going to fight corruption and the Kukwado. I told the person we're living in a dream land. It will never happen. But what we can do as citizens, and one thing at the parliament are your warning, they are to a large extent almost always disappointing because as citizens here, the only option left for us is parliament, particularly with the minority, because Omunanka.
That's right.
But unfortunately, the minority means to a very large extent, almost disappointing and kakra.
Okay.
But know what we can do as citizens is to continue to talk about it. Because the bringing to the public attention.
Okay. But finally, I have a vision. Now, my main put to me many sweaty in the form of a question. I come in to
yes.
I'm suggesting one way we should fight corruption.
Okay.
We should declare corruption a crime against humanity, punishable by death. Don't you think there is a way, Sadi, be just once and for all? They be a quite near.
You see, it is not the candidate be at
Lord.
But for me, it is not really an issue because you see, Ghana had more laws, all the fantastic laws. Law are okay, you bet me enacting them. Actually, implementation.
I don't hear seven.
It can be punishable by death, punishable by whatever. But the question is, laws, after enacting the laws, what next? That's the most important thing. You understand? And now Kasi, it is against the law. It's even a crime because we know that when you go into and now you engage in vote buying, it's a criminal offense.
Yeah.
So,
hello?
Good.
Hello?
So where the law enforcement?
Okay.
Recently, so what happened at those 2 by-elections? Kumewu any attend not?
I send off credit net time. I send off the net time.
Next time. And we have the law. There's a law that says vote buying is a crime. In this country, in our criminal code, criminal books mean a crime. But there were policemen. Were they not policemen?
There were.
There were policemen at a time. I don't know who said crime would take place. I arrest you. 18 years senior, are fantastic. I don't have any problem with that at all. But my issue is after enacting, what's left?
Chief Crusader Against Corruption, Emmanuel Wilson. You better was it. Because what about Juma? Yes, you had in Pabo Territory. Debbie Ebedin Kunim. All right, so brief conversation there, however potent. Emmanuel Wilson, Chief Crusader Against Corruption, and also maybe Jessica, but Ansah no. Afi. So him say homo woni egusudi. Mecheska, hold on. Mecheska is here. In batch of our phone, a friend here drew Sika Chadia no CMG Sika Chadia promo no medru so maybe just can ra and 1,500 na mechembwa and you probably so be 500 unya obebia aji CMG and then so mecheska sa no me ka sa agro here do ka che ba ko ai just no cast agro or say or no crowd there. What say about 5 Ghana cities? No, you're 500 Ghana. Miss of our phone. Now, I also 5 Ghana. All your crowd open your 1,500. Well, you're married here, yet, in Kaboya. That's right, Accra 100.5 FM. Way air a citizen show. Ana wasugusu awutie. Ufie office wa kwankwan ya se sema aduasa ensia abo apa no miensa ho. Kwose no nsia bebo a ye bebie kwan na no nsia kase na abo ye beso de nkonya buru nso ya krado se ye besom ye man midin edi nana otu da ko otemenka e wo CTV Mondays to Fridays morning show ene metenam ama commander Buham Ansah ye beches kan emphasize da kase pa eye Heart Builders Real Estate misro empanyifo se udidia na wajabi na we wana sase no langasem bia ni so dabi omasase na kama pa we no timi se niema nyina ho nkane chese ya bibia kama timi srawa number ya mebebo ifa na onso nya sase ni bi eye 20,000 Ghana cedis pe na ne ambre ne se utimi tua 10,000 na ne aka na bosu mi nsia chiri watwede nyina sase ni bi wo Sai Hills ningo pram chopoli ho nyina ubetimi anya bi transporter odeba ko asase ni nyina ombefa omonje dama bia emfiri ho ne amde no so se omsan delay borehole drilling architectural drawing biodigester cement to bricks blocks na chese if you so be share dwuma na sigo so be boso de bibia obetimi anya bi ho fro Heart Builders Real Estate sia ewa homa frumfo so 0241665200 024166 5200 and 0540226276 6276 I beg your pardon. Tabia Herbal Center is yes Tabia anti malaria Johnny I was an answer malaria that be and as a Tabia Herbal Center malaria by them had now and of course I'm say Tabia Herbal Center one we leading treatment of malaria the camp officer wamu bua tu malaria se pa dia na che se omudi mu akotene pa na se body general body pains ana se wuntimi ni die Tabia Herbal mixture no awo de ababonten ebetimi aboa wo pa afei so Tabia Herbal capsules nso onumu a ye wonu a won waist pains afei uyem watim se adure ebetimi aboa pa na emum kai se wo ye maame na wo manufu anka ho wonyema wonka ho abofra wonni mfie du wotwe wonso wonka ho ebi apeso tu nudo so pomu ahobrase kwan so wo de wani becha pharmacy bia ene herbal shop bia o kanche drugstore no obenya bi from 0243686861 0243686861 and 0245749206 Tabia Herbal capsules or say wonso no mo bi Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic with a daromanti ene kwachi saying or say those times or say den koye the feelings no say ayira o say dey and am say kwachi Greenfield certificate for a year advert to hanyene ai na kwa me kwache kwa try bi ene yesi libido no we wo high no afei waist pains na okompre ni nyina ko wo bema wo low sperm count sperm ne ba bounty min ko aboa sraw wadru na mebo so mema performance pa no na Eugene obo enti no kama afei bright garlic plus capsules no dia moja dia fusane wo nipa kwa no mu nipa wodi no nyina afei ma honam ne brum hana kama pa support immune system COVID-19 by do ya an eboaye enti no ye kan form Little George Help Shop ubenya bitema come to Regions Pharmacy Kaneshi overhead Kings Walk Herbal and Hallows Herbal Okanshi Draglo man from pharmacy man from Adenta Dodowa Road Simon Herbal Ashalebo Tree School Junction na Herbal so amasaman post office Mr. Omsanso ambulance opese ebefa ana opese no mdi nkomo a ometimi aboa wonti che ma aboa ho pa anomona obetima frɛ Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic sesia omonunwa adogon last stop Estate Junction from 0243983906 0243983906 0261651898 shop top choco or see chocolate eno ana yenyina ye bobo otiase chocolate drink no ne am penny say ade na nkasa no ho won say 3-in-1 na tese cocoa ya cocoa wom milk wom sugar wom teno an say onyan so hia na na akọ no kama pa you can some chocolate drink in there kama pa na top choco chocolate spread no eno no e bia brodo ana enough such ifus no we no so be mu dia yem na de otiase wa boy kama ebe bo ebe sustain no so pa enti misraw obetimi afrom sesia na watu no so pom 0243 033 033 0243 033 033 top choco chocolate mamindi give us a herba who adansi enchiro na yen kodin komo give us C capsules wabontin GC mixture wabontin power capsules wabontin co capsules wabontin anom herba mixture enso wabontin na GC capsules no mixture no eboa se bi obi an jonso ojunso na ene ya so oba mu anoto ne mamu misro bia ojunso hu bibi fita free mu ba wahu painful urination wadru maboso yi na power capsules no de eboa ama obi ho no ma ne sebi ne sperm na low e free bibi low sperm count enti no etimi ema no enkum aboa wadru ana maboso no sebi obi ho no so atam he say 1 minute man misrawo yes wo ye obema ade bechi na ogire pra no to ayeyum anye bia badwi se urade da bi na aye na nadwo a ni nyina ne se ubenya give us power capsules ne bi na afei nso o hwe omko capsules na obi a ne yema team wadru par koko na waist pains eboa pa flames nyina eyi afei ne krakran herba mixture no de malaria typhoid ana obi a wa lose appetite misrawo and we say kwanso betimi from na omaboa 0506 851135 0506 851135 emrepam medi ye eclipse collateral angel investor ho dance here akirao sanso na medi post ni na dru no ye imbus herba be sha ho adance here akirao na quick credit investment microcredit so medi ho adance here akirao. But at this point, ladies and gentlemen, obian for the phone me ba bechiska Mr. Fafo because me bechiska and muama follow CMG, especially Citizen Show. Mbehunu say no libilibi no labalaba. Your friend of CMG sikachadie promo. Na che say na what you be a person mo ni kura no be 70,000 plus there. Mudie bebredi dance here. Na enye ye mpe na ye no akase ye ni ye kohwem into me ye. Ye die hudi ye mpo obisika. Wahu enti ye call National Lotteries. Ye no akabum Caritas unit na hweso. Enti enye kura na ye behunu de wadie. Caritas for no ya na ye hunu na ye den ye de atodwa. Enti macho di kan bo. Obo a ube follow prompt no na aboa. Okay, here ko *413 hash. *413 hash. What about we? But *413 hash. Okay. Now step 2, select Accra FM. Ube hu bebre honum. But select Accra FM. Na follow prompt no. Follow echo si ewie actually say we *413 hash na follow prompt no mesraw enche ye the draw no betudwa na omo amadi no ya mamu atiase. So that is what it is. All right. All right, enti ni abani say ye ba kopeka kragu ye botom me be see TC politics ni mu a ye mbreki enti no ye nkopeka kra enwu ye botom ye ba na chese ya tiesim ene ma mi sisilia da pa wonsem no pe ye be ka ho asem ye nka asa wo obra beska no se ukra se ska wo fie de dos no do ye bre what ya say ye siska ni ho wo ska we de na chese ska okrum na ye fa kwanya we so ne na narodan kwa kufu ado akasa se obi a abreso jo Mahama breso no obi ka se wonya $1 million obeji adwuma ye yinadi maami de skano wonya reda 300,000 kura euros gu achire na ne na kura no se yenkoto ande ne mra ne nkobo.
And as I said already, I'll run the leanest but most efficient government under the Fourth Republic by appointing not more than 60 ministers and deputy ministers. And I said already, I'll work to abolish the payment of ex gratia and cut out waste and ostentation in government. We shall work with Parliament and all stakeholders to complete the constitution review process and strengthen the separation of powers. Government procurement is recognized as a major source of corruption and misappropriation of public funds. We will therefore, among other measures, set up an independent value for money office to scrutinize all government procurements that are above a $5 million threshold, or as shall be recommended by Parliament. I will give anti-corruption state institutions unfettered space to operate. The days of the clearing agents must come to an end on January 7, 2025. I'll also set up a commission of inquiry to investigate the matter of looted and stolen state lands. And the same commission will make recommendations for resolving the vexed issue of expropriated Gardangbe lands. And to deepen our democracy, the fourth estate of the realm, the media must also be given a conducive and collaborative atmosphere to operate as the fourth power that they ought to be, without threats, harassment, and assassinations. In this regard, we shall speed up the investigation of the assassination of Ahmed Swale. And the perpetrators shall surely be brought to book.
My brothers and sisters, let me now turn to another very important topic: corruption. President Akufo-Addo's silence on corruption in his infamous address was very loud. It was as loud as his guilt. Evidently, corruption has defeated his family and friends' government. Instead of confronting this canker head-on, President Akufo-Addo has constituted himself into a corruption clearing agent, ever willing to whitewash himself and any of his appointees who dabble in corruption, even before investigative processes commence. The president's action and complicity have emboldened many of his officials, not least his vice president, Alhaji Bawumia, whose name has come up in multiple corruption scandals, such as the PDS scandal, the shady gold for oil deal, the stolen rice scandal, and the famous appearance fee scandal. My brothers and sisters, President Akufo-Addo's misguided declaration that Nothing dishonorable was done with the COVID funds. Adds to the litany of failed attempts to conceal the rot that has left many scandalized following the publication of the special audit report in COVID-19 funds by the Auditor General of Ghana. First, it was the Attorney General pretending to take umbrage to the publication of the report. Then comes the Chief Corruption Clearing Agent himself, even before the said report is considered by Parliament. How does President Akufo-Addo reasonably expect Ghanaians to accept as honorable the Auditor General's finding that COVID-19 related payments totaling more than 543 million Ghana cedis were made to various service provided outside of the Ghana Integrated Financial Management Information System in clear violation of Regulation 61 of the Public Financial Management Regulation 2019 LI 2378. How? How about the Auditor General's finding that medical equipment, my brother,
say yentimi enya politicians ye nyina adwene amma bankuro mu say we are serving the nation entino yamma krono saa no enkoso a both NDC MPP ye nyina ka for we galamse nsema e ba na time
very disturbing
time say me buy adano me see e be kan wasem na ija but you see what has happened and ya kwa usinko a empayfo no bebre su ka ho wo they should bow their head in shame, down their head in shame
from all across the ministry.
Time. And your ministry are there MPP from painful. They should stay away. At dear President Akufo-Addo Kaso Benya. They say Akufo-Addo to say a dria a siwa any.
Ade nana otu da kometram ama Kwabena Bobie Ansah free sabreko senunsia bebo e besorin konya bruso no. Ebe o ma adwuma panyifo se konfo ne obehye nkom se kromo no krono bonu gu na so esan se otimo bi ese hu se oni bi asem eye nyina yasem entino se niema bi ntwe ya na twase esi ne koso apaso na ye twa na basa ene sere as part of our strive in wanting to heal the wounds of our motherland, it is imperative to note that there are certain areas in Ghana, your economy, say a hot touch ma, naturally say yadachi iswa, and one of those areas is the health sector of our nation. Now, unim say there are particular group be or more health sector. They are Christine, the physician assistants, and I mean the last time I checked, they almost play the role of medical doctors, except that now school calling a different maybe in number of years, but basically the last time I checked, they actively play the role of medical doctors. And ladies and gentlemen, my research scratch they said there are a lot of hospitals have it's said doctors no crampon also no medical I beg your pardon physician assistants and they play the role of, with all due respect, the so-called in quotes medical doctors. And you know, some who are nature said we didn't come up. Niama Meraho na BMC said they are threatening to strike. Yeah, free July. Kita unsabusu mi need their tosu dunko. Okay, so that is gone already. So I want to believe maybe they've started. Anyways, they are here. So then they were supposed to have started from July 19th over some discrimination of their profession. To help us with this discourse, Kofi Ajay Intiri Atanase, or a physician assistant, also a Greater Accra Regional Chairman. Now he's coupled with Maamea Hofe, Emma Planche, a principal physician assistant with 12 years knowledge in the field and still standing. And penny for my Mema Mwakwaba. And Pum to say,
about that other man.
I know about Mike and no Amame. Mamma also what to say. Mike no madam for ntia mo men no mame monka say ngu muntini de asiwo
yeah
yen yo hono ma tentrene we are there as voice for the voiceless.
Thank you.
And so bibia how bia no etwa say yenso ye kabi eno ntina ye wura friend say do agongo or T station. So we are there to make sure that we push the agenda of the vulnerable. Nti mabafie I feel at home. Mr. Chairman, I won't say ladies first, but because of chairmanship in Intino, I would love to begin with you. Yeah, dear, honey, and I'm not trying. Yanka being sheep, okay, by politics, because $1 million be a copy of my maybe fee, Becan, and say, what when they would have a me. But who here, and Rebecca? I didn't know them.
Yeah, that's a Konya. I cry FM, I dear my, I cry FM, the honey, dear Juma, make I say, be Busme and Nai Numachia. Ya kan who be ha nearby and I'm my Quina.
Okay.
Am I any amount for Cassandra? I cry from the Young Physician Assistant Association, especially Greater Accra branch, and the fire has a high fear and Cassanti. Ya by the Naya by a idiom.
All right.
Yeah, that's so some of my Quina. Omwa Omuti, Ewo, Fear no Moka, Mama Pomo Coffee offices. Seeing Swatui, Omonia, he no more driver, Berber, no more fan coffee. The Satcha, Physician Assistant, or more gun in almost share. Yenuanom ne ye maame mu ewo enkran ene ekrase achim seche ekosi chinderi ekosi nyankpala ekosi aflawo ene hohoi ene bebia pusiga nyina ye checha physician assistant a omo hwe primary health care ase mo hwe so wo Ghana omunti no ye health system no ekosi na ubusa amia enye boni bia ya to ha yan kan bin shemu mpo ene ete se be medical and dental council Dr. Divine Banubala
okay
ono no da no ese omo person omo assistant emrana govern your practice no ho in fact maybe etwam 2021 ye annual general conference ewo Cape Coast ene ye invite registrar Dr. Divine Banubala so afena no waba former registrar no control no bentino say why papa or regulate your practice there and come run on your bidding kita ho na ehu ne owo man if it's any one send bibia ya tro ho letters akọ ho meetings any committee ni ade a ye hu mfaso bia
okay
asema papa no be kan etwa yen so no kakra Dr. Banubala be ka kire say e wo Cape Coast Pimpamsie hotel say yeah, physician assistant emremu no emranu say practice medicine any dentistry no you practice medicine in dentistry now you practice some aspects of medicine in dentistry enti yebusa say sabio say any medicine in dentistry practice then you practice.
Okay, so hold on a second na kai baby ujina because remember what was so free but so that we will appreciate your issues movie who has sabi a layman madwuma potene den I mean yente mo madwuma na so that you be hunu baby a bit me the mashe then a bit me the sankomo no what was so free hono enti you can physician assistant who are they properly.
Okay, physician assistant mienu.
Okay,
yeah, physician assistant medical and your physician assistant dental send ye nuanom a doctor for no so mo medical doctors and a dentist.
Okay, so the same field
yes.
Actually
any name the medicine and a dentistry the difference ni say doctors no call school more years as in physician assistant physician assistant go school for in 9 you know my doctor for no ko in 9 into usha difference room.
Okay,
now but so on the field of practice na some can just say me physician assistant who difference no because enuma na ye no ye nyina the same eduma na ne be mo who difference no any ebia name tag ID card e bomi and I say me introduce me say we so introduce ho na mpo na man for ntiase and another major difference ni say ye nwan ma doctor for usually omo ye major surgeries no and omo ye complicated conditions no
okay
into we call teaching hospital say Kolebu ni 37 ni akesake se nu ye nwan ma doctor for no mo ho
okay
na enti senior system ni ye no etie no ye physician assistant no you complement the effort of doctors inti e no mo ye teamwork e no mo ye adwuma bom inti babia omo ntimi nko babia omo ma ho din du no ye kosha ho na ye complement
right
na aboa
to asomai
inti no physician assistant medical and then dental clinics baby mo to no baby physician assistant dental I am from community oral health officers. Now your school now you starting na your degree now you can Bachelor of Science in Community Medicine and our community health and our health. Into 2 bachelors in 1. To send a doctor in also the Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. And you know, you need doctor for a quant park so the Nyanya say Obi Yaria ne Hobeton, you beshan a man who atono. Into any doctor for you to my boom, send a bear or man a mouth for pomudin a becoso.
Okay, so that point is made, and it was free. No authorities near now can
now into na yentiase enti ye busabusai ema eno kwampo kosoa yenya any proper response. I say time bia ye regulator na medical and dental council or share a doctor for so a doctor for you ye medical doctors and your dentists into 2 and also physician assistant so physician assistant you your physician assistant medical physician assistant dental and almost another kid from certified registered anesthetist. Minim say nche bia mo beche omo nso monka. If it's a queen ya queen, omo nso omo mu pa. Ukọ theater bebra certified registered anesthetist no. Omo no mo ye adwuma. Omo no mo boy you doctor for no e ma obi da. Na ye omo ye operation no so no mo ya mo nyane no. Omo ne enso the same issue. Aha. Enti no certified registered anesthetist no a untimi nye operation no. Ade say unya doctor anesthesiologist. Ghana just anesthesiologist I do 20 mpo. And only problem no. Enti no ye catch e busa ye regulator no. Ye who say discriminate against physician assistants. E bi ni say ye nua no doctor for no mu wie am housemanship na. Medical and Dental Council at the list Ministry of Health. Na Ministry of Health at the Ministry of Finance according clearance. I'm a young doctor for near employer. Physician assistant since 2018. Ye regulator na say the list ne call Ministry of Health. Am I a fire union? On fan coy. And you more than 3,000 will fee. School. Now so my control. Ghana 51% of a buy IRSA ye friend health centers. In crossing district, sub district no. Yeah. 51% were why a buy say a deal with the missing say a health center. Now so physician assistant be in her. And not physician assistant no. But some microphones to TV into to fear. And no mentia and no mentia no. I can't think far. Because
now hold on a second. What's your concrani biasia? There are a lot of health centers and cheap compounds. And no you're not correct. And I would say about 51% physician assistants anyhow. And yet 3,000 of you, and if over. Not more, at TV. Ubisa penny for some to TV.
Yebusa moon. Unim say, Canada, we could do physician assistants. And then in Ansah, say Ghana and Shea, physician assistant for you now, so because that's a national circle. And physician assistant salary our Canada is very lucrative, attractive. And you see one share and penny for no mama year, you my 12 years. My health center 10 years. Wow. As the health center in charge. My yes.
Young as you are.
Yes. And you know what you want to say? Now you were 51% of health centers are any physician assistant and she be multi. Ya can regulator say for list ne ko.
I me ba. I didn't run friend ko.
So o see practice medicine and dentistry be. Enti yenim ne say ye practice.
Emra no so say no na mo practice.
Ne ya no so ne say. Ne ya no say. Afi bia so a you have to be in good standing with regulator. And this I be quack. And yen yan mom tifi omo nyaduma no omo tua 380 cedis every year to renew a license as a physician assistant. And so many adwuma ye. Meba. What do you want to say?
Mr. O dream be afa ni aye nuam yi kan ya. Me ba cho Facebook Accra 100.5 FM one word. Na yempe and same way Puma Sibre Preko. Now, did you just say, sir, yen nuanom one year physician assistant. Anka research they say o han chemu aduonu baako 51%. Some health centers and so many honomono so mtiti in excess of 3,000. The same people no enya adwuma aban ne mo adwuma no. Omo say you on bottom sika about 300 cedis.
380 cedis
every year. Some renew.
By 31st of December say one renewer medical and dental council ebe more penalty ama what you
sir, medical and dental one no say 380 no go free no
eno ni asem na yebusa no eno ni asem a yebusa no oni penalty fee kwa de no wa call university 4 years in fact physician assistantship no even University of KUST I'm training physician assistant University of Cape Coast I'm training physician assistant UDS I'm training physician assistant University of Health and Allied Health Sciences you has ho I'm medical school no almost starting physician assistantship course no start there and send no medical I'm full-fledged medical university I'm training doctors oh enti no wodwe ho a won tia se mitifie minya adwuma wo se mintua 380 wo kasa wo besese a ye tie wo kasa wo pese wo kwa bochi a wo ministry of affairs say ye de tabo to clearance so ye ma wonko na wo tifie wa ko school. Oh yes, why a housemanship 1 year?
So, area omobaho. Na omaso amba be den, aba be sua edwuma ni bi. Enti I say wo ho, ti say nea wo he. Na se makosua ade na maba. Wo na wo say wo kire me say, wo say me di ade tu yie. Ye mfa nto ha.
Konso no say na be use no.
Exactly. Enti no, we collaborate, ya church ye ho ade. Into almost one bar, almost one with the ending, a suya adi.
Housemanship.
Into
a bar, Nasa Mona church the woman.
Good.
That is if you are only a physician assistant.
Good.
And found so a medical doctor.
Near ye Juma. I was almost one mobile OPD bay Jumanibi.
No Musia.
No Mususia.
Every more.
Near Yan Suya, I will feel you know. Near Suya, your ma film, Yacho. I thought that Ubed Suya dear were human, and yes, son of Abeto, I will feel so. And to be a wire experience, you know, on a betcha will say, your conny say, your bunny say, your son will say, near any say, and Sunday Dimu. And I thought that almost so on the Suya dear way.
Wow. Oh, here a prophet, then a prof, Meton Cacho, Prof, Meton Cacho, Mamentonka. Prophet then is who? I send a message. Now I'll say, Nana, now Canada is bringing in 1.8 million such people to come and work with permanent residence card. And Chabere no munko. And Niame Ngwan say, only Pakuno Tifi no management. What's what kwa manenko? Money clearance.
Exactly.
Now, all money clearance, unsong management.
That's the Konogo.
Why did he say, where? When, what's where you're from saying?
Medical and dental council.
Don't be afraid of them and speak out.
Oh, medical no, it's medical and dental. Our registrar.
Dr. Divine Banubala. I don't know registrar.
Dr. Divine Banubala. Adiwe, Minimsa Kwame de Mame. Kwame, me enfanye yedika CTV. Dr. Divine Banubala. Yes, sir. Yen chair soon yasem. Eti me mau chem su seseya. But we also find out our fact following the union okay. And if it is so, dear, Wadama, and as journalists, we are supposed to be the gatekeepers of this nation. Thank you. Because you see, I told you there are some people think I'm mad. I'm not mad though. The authority phone too much. Physician assistant, your 51%, I say anchor cheap compounds, any health centers are who yet they are not there. They are unemployed. Chairman, no, why am I who say over 3,000 and a TTF. Abani saw Mawajuma. A Bian second, they saw far by 1.8 million. The same people who say Omoko for clearance, no more approach like Jumaswa. Yes, your mom clearance. Are you guys sick? What is wrong with you people? Oma, is that how you treat them? If they are your children, will you treat them like that? As yet, your memo penny to be in your pair, because nobody hold anybody to accountability. Meraho. 51% of health facilities in Ghana are without physician assistants, and yet over 3,000 at the fear. Jare 4 penny bags, Jare 4, and a besa. As for Bobie said, $1 million, need 300,000 euros. I'm going to fear. Jare 4. Well, that's why I say we need a new revolution. You see, when I talk about these things, I'm not joking. But for this country to work, ladies and gentlemen, it must take another revolution. Yes, we pray it should be brandless. We pray it shouldn't be a coup d'etat. But whatever be the case, there must be another revolution to turn away the fortunes of this country. A Jimmy Fondos no do. A Jimmy Fono, one dos no do. A Jimmy Fono dos will come out of do. It will mine say, and we are silent. And my Bruce will for rise and fight for your destiny. The worst they can do is to imprison us. We will not remain there. We will come out and fight like lions. For your tea. It is my missus here. What who say me? It is a share the crack and saying, Middle.
Maria who sent me in an say. Cecilia, she said, ya my juma. Anka ni papemuno. Anka ye MDC ye cancel ye. Nka ode epontu bi ebaba mabrabom said ye be ya me ye mewie medwuma mpo no me die anije ene beko me so meka say me firi ha no me ko ha eye ha me di bibi aka Ghana ho Ghana so e di bibi amane nanso ene ya sama ama ye ra ho nyina ne say ye MDC e fa secret way, I don't know the word for it, secret way to downgrade us, to discriminate against us, to at least I don't know what to undermine us.
Is he not your leader?
He is our leader.
He's just like our father.
So as a father, he's supposed to fight for you.
Because also your doctor.
Oh, no, your physician assistant. Oh. Then why don't you create your own?
And no,
so it's let me tell you, youth of this nation. Let me tell you guys. It is your problem. Your children will ask you. Fight for your own leadership.
Yeah, in fact,
Massa and talk will not help you. I'm telling you. Stop them from entering their cars. They will learn sense. Stop them from entering their cars. I am inciting you. They should come and arrest me. Stop them from entering their cars and they will learn sense. Would they have done that? Fight for your own leadership. I am charging you guys. Fight for your own leadership. That must mean physician who assistant council because your nursing and midwifery council and your
allied health
council. Into Muslim fight for physician who council. Na council me back for dia.
Ya ko ho sa. In fact, ya ko ho minister of health. about it.
Minister
for Health. Say Medical and Dental Council, agency under Ministry of Health. Ghana Health Service under last year renew your license with Medical and Dental Council because okay say me practicing medicine in dentistry and they say many business biya now sika omunya free physician as you more than 5,000 until 5,000 times 380 cedis a year.
So you see, so the only mask wa you know 3,000 Kwame but your salmas we man also physician assistant no mtifi mbese
I'm multi more than 3,000.
So let's do an average of 3,000. Let's use 3,000. Kwame, about 3,000 times 380 cities. What you saying? Mr. Master need meaning panans and have me. Enti patcho for mama. Ah, senior saying bra. Saying. Na be catch produce an answer, Mr. Saying. Oma kwa no room. Okay, more fire. Crash no boy no kro no ni mass no into what they bring me. Go to me more. Yeah. Hey, what's over Hamil? Now she say when you're saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That be where 1.1 no. 1,140,000. Yenchire mu ye. Tete no billion mako 10. Say 1 million cities here 10 billion. And 140,000 here saying. And into 11.4 billion. Ya mama juma but abai no say we from every year. Silly nation. You see how they steal from the people. On one young moment, and yet, Abano said, oh, God help this nation. God help this nation. God help this nation. God help this nation. Help this nation. It's 11 billion every year. And today, no matter found.
Say a cost strike Monday and say we and say a copesi cow agreeable to moon. Now Medical and Dental Council I'm person sister runner and my year man who say Semenya minya doctor or best supervise me mean to me juma into the bebane say ye be kwa juma ya antwen physician na or ye me supervisor na me ti hono me juma into ya won ya asthmatic attack or work out or bleed when you see chin BP kosro me train doctor no ama na ba be supervise me ansa na my adwuma
na say doctor no ayare no enti mama
sa pepe na sa doctor no po ni ho a hwe ukọ akwapim south here population of over 15,000 physician assistant and so pen or hospital be in no district be a hospital ni ho be a doctor ni ho physician assistant na ho because the health centers na ho because doctors no mutawa hospitals any above primary hospitals and above. Enti from primary secondary hospital banning na physician assistant na ho enti sa me kwana se doctor ni ho na se wakoye am running in sachaye na me ntimi hwe enye nipa na bewu.
Okay, so mama plunge appeal to certain people. I want to believe say bia say minister of health in poa ohunu ni say appeal to the minister of health obi bia hu hia say obe appeal to the person, you know, appeal to the person, and I suggest you even add the president because if you are the president ente say mama appeal we are now the 1 minute actually am strike no way na ya sorry so why so young
enti sisi anu ni ebe say yesre ni say yesra ban e kan ka ye president e fa ye minister of health so say ye pane chowara ye wo agenda bia e da ye so about your primary health care achievement e was say achieve 2030 na ye na ye dina ano e wo communities to bring the service to the doorstep of the people. Yes, other stakeholders. We have the chiefs, the sub-chiefs in our communities, and other stakeholders in the community. I know munina edin kita ayarisano ebrenkrofono the communities. Yes, womo nyina womo peja womo ho. Minister for gender balance. Ono so yes no because sebio se na ya to akola bi mu na e wo community ni mu a na kire se minti me hwe sa akola no se ne na ne ja eni bi a wo de begina ano ahwe akola yi a na kire se akola ne beda ho ma na ewu enti yesra wo mu bebre ye nuano mu doctors nankasa ebinom ate sa asemi omo si enyo mo de because ye ne omo na ye adwuma bom omo energy ye ho yesu ye energy wo mo ho yesu ade bom enti aba ne sen na saa de ba eba ne saa na chese wouldn't I say entitimu bi na ebreyem enyiyimu okay what did titimu ebreyem ya yentimenti asie omo so mu ra ho pa na ya ka kire wo mo sisi ano ya say ya district directors no omo ne ne omo tie ya asem na omo channel saa asem nyina edeko ya Director General of Ghana Health Service yes rano ya ba ne ho abo ne prem bebre ye ne na se besi na ye nya hu bibia
mo no ankasa
ye ne minister ya tena se adi nkute ho saa
after today's show I'm sure say
and amendment bill ya ye afa secret way and akopie parliament ye bisa ye minister say onim ho hwe
onim ho hwe
yes
onim bill
at the time na ye tie ye no o say ye de be kire no
wow
yes they came to discuss it with him and Oka said they should go back and sit with us said ye be sadi ye
na the omne betra say
ye nyante bibia yante hwe
okay general mama hunu mo strike no
yeah de anka enye ni je se be ko strike o hwe Ghana apomdin omo ye hwe apomdin fa anka yempo ne enko strike physician assistant there anka ye de law abiding citizen enko strike bibie mu ani etimu saa ba ye hu se Ghana no ne ebe boa eye saa nyema we mu bi enu ntino ya trauma all relevant stakeholders Labour Commission, Ministry of Health, Medical and Dental Council, Ghana Health Service, CHAG among my employee in ya trauma say if it's a drada Monday 24th July no e ko si Wednesday 26th July no OPD adwuma ne enye bim ye ba ye nhwe OPD ba betena se ne abetro yedi ne atena se ye nye adwuma
picketing no
so ne sit down strike no start no na se yante hwe bia Thursday 27th July no ye OPD ne de ye nhwe but emergency ba ye behwe
that is still kra mu akoma pa
ye ntimi hwe ma obi hu e na wo se be nhwe ye adwuma no community members ni nim ye yen obeba ofie and ye mu bi wo ha ye te community no bi wo ha ye te hospital no echi international crown po no se bi etimi frɛ wo no abehwe nipa enti esa ye cost strikes na just ye tu free honom e ko be before because on timi hwe ma obi hu enti na ye se omoso mo forma no enye den enji mu no na se yante hwe a if it Thursday 27th no emergency so no se bi o ye nye se yante hwe dia enye if it 1st August no ene adwuma no kwa yensi o momfa mo adwuma na yentena fie na yenhwe se ebia o manfofo be hu ye hu mfaso ama yakọ hodom dia na se Ministry of Health and Ghana Health Service any Medical and Dental Council mo so me aban agency no so mo hu se ye hu hia dia ene se ye fa ye ho adwen ensam ne nyani nani o ye obi o ha ye ni NHIS enso asem ati se me ameti ho ya me facility no me na me facility head no me de me license na operative facility no na se manyi na me kwa pension na se nyame auto me se na me pese me ye me private facility a wo se eno de me ntimi fa me license na me de ye aban adwuma no ntimi nko bie private facility
na so metimi de me license no a credential me government
aban de ne de metimi de me license aye me am de me ntimi fa me license nye eno no
asede se eno no
yanti ase
me mu aban adwuma
ye ko mu no ye koti ase se nyina
every Medical and Dental Council ye nyanum doctors for no mutimi bie pharmacist bie
meba. So the point is that medical doctors to me be on personal adwuma pharmacist to me be
mamu
de yen kwa yesi ubia ye ma wonfa NHIS nya adwuma
mo sesa ne odama no simple mo sesa
enti saban ni pa
onim
omumam Dr. Banyu Balanko
at this point
because I'm more aban no future
me at this point me ra ho ne ene mo nyina ebiso